23 states. That's how many places Pornhub is already blocked. RedTube is next on the list, and if you're watching this, you've already hit that wall. But here's what nobody tells you. The block has nothing to do with who you are. It's just checking where your IP address is coming from. Change that and the wall disappears. By the end of this, you'll know exactly how to do it in under 2 minutes and whether it actually holds up or not. Now, the link's in the description if you want to go ahead and grab the deal while you're watching. But stick around because here's the part that surprised me. I tested this on a server 22 milliseconds from my location, and the page loaded before I'd even finished typing the URL. No verification screen, no ID prompt, just access. That's because age verification laws work by detecting your IP's registered state or country. Now, a VPN swaps that IP instantly. Site sees Iceland or Canada or whatever you pointed it at, not your living room in Texas. But here's where it gets complicated. Not every VPN actually works for this. See, I tested several. Some got flagged immediately. Some dropped my speed so badly the site was unusable, and one I won't name, it was logging traffic the whole time, which defeats the entire point of doing this privately. Now, free VPNs are the worst offenders here. They have to make money somehow, and if you're not paying, your data usually is. Okay, so the two that held up in my testing were NordVPN and TotalVPN. NordVPN kept 96% of my base download speed on a Sydney server. On a Singapore server, it held 84%. That's real world numbers from actual testing. That's not some marketing where I copied off their page or anything like that. That's my test. It uses WireGuard under the hood, which means that your traffic is encrypted end to end and the connection is fast enough that you won't notice it running. It also has a kill switch. If the VPN drops for any reason, your internet cuts completely, your real IP never surfaces. That matters more than most people realize. There's also a feature called threat protection built into NordVPN. It blocks trackers and malicious ads automatically on sites like RedTube, and that's not a small thing. But anyway, the ad ecosystem on adult sites is aggressive. That's the point. Threat protection runs in the background and handles it without you touching anything at all. Now, here's the thing most guides skip entirely. Picking the wrong server location will still get you blocked. You need a server in a country where age verification laws just don't apply. Iceland works, Canada works, most of Western Europe works. What you don't want is a UK server. They've started rolling out their own verification requirements, and NordVPN has servers in over 110 countries, so you have options. Just avoid the obvious ones. Now, TotalVPN is worth mentioning if budget is the deciding factor. It runs on Hotspot Shield's infrastructure, which means the speeds are solid for the price. It's not as feature-rich as NordVPN, no threat protection, no kill switch on every plan, but for the specific use case of bypassing a geoblock, it does the job. I'd still take NordVPN if the deal is close, but TotalVPN at 80% off is hard to argue with. So here's where we land. If you're in a blocked state or the UK or anywhere else where age verification is becoming a requirement, a VPN is the only clean solution. No ID submission, no data handed to a third party, no record of what you access. The block is a location check. A VPN changes your location. That's really the whole thing. Now, NordVPN is the one I'd use. Fast, audited, no logs policy that's been independently verified, and the kill switch means one slip doesn't expose you. You can get it now with 74% off plus 3 free months with the link in the description or by scanning that QR code on screen. If you want the budget option, TotalVPN is 80% off through that same link. Now, the verification screen is just a wall with a door in it. Now you have the key basically.